1141 Alden Drive here in Sullivan. This house is darling. It's been really well maintained. You do see like a little hump in the roof right here. That's because that second garage was added on after. All right, so we walk into the living room. The carpet is a little worn. It's older, but it's not dirty. It actually looks like they've maintained it really well for its age. So then we have this huge dining room and kitchen right here. There are some cracked tiles, but the floors don't feel like they're doing the wave or anything weird, so I'm not really sure what's caused all of that. But there are quite a few broken tiles. But look at this kitchen. Look at all this storage and all this countertop space. It is laminate countertops. The cabinets are in great shape. We have a few more broken tiles right here, as well as here. And this cabinet has a Lazy Susan. And apparently there's even more lights. Garbage disposal, okay. So over there goes to the basement. We'll go over there last. Let's go check out this sunroom. It's a cool doorknob. Nice large sunroom. Looks like that window pane needs to be resealed. And then they have a nice deck right here. We'll go outside in the back afterward. Coat closet. Bathroom. A couple more cracked tiles right here. Linen closet. So I'm hearing something. It almost sounds like something's dripping, but I can't figure out where I'm hearing that from. None over there, that's a good thing. It sounds like it's the shower, but I can't find it. All right, across from that, the bedroom. It's a nice size closet. I feel like it's a little longer than just your standard. That's the primary. We'll get there next. So then we have this other bedroom right here. Right about the same size. It has a queen size bed in it, and this one's not quite as long as the other one, but it's your standard size closet. Now, the primary bedroom. This thing is massive. So that's a king size bed. And then over here, they have a little alcove for a dresser. His and hers closets. This is a standard size closet. A little nook for TV. And you have this closet. I mean, where that alcove is where they have that bump out for the dresser. You could easily make that another closet if you wanted more closet space, but I'll tell you, the one thing this house does not lack is storage. Have another broken tile. Another thing I noticed is these windows are probably the original. They're the wood framed windows. Turning off some lights as I go, bear with me. All right. Now let's head down to the basement. So immediately down at the bottom of the stairs, we have this bathroom here. And then the laundry room is right behind it. Okay, I'm gonna redirect to this living area. So here's your secondary living area. It's nice and large. It doesn't smell damp down here. Here is a room. It doesn't have a window, so it can't be considered a bedroom, but it's a room. And then here's the HVAC. I tried to find an age on it and I couldn't, but it is gas. And you have this storage closet. And then over here you have another storage closet. And some access to some plumbing. There's some tile on the ground here. Kind of makes me feel like maybe there used to be a wood-burning stove down here once upon a time. So then from this living area, you walk in and there's this is actually a bedroom. And it's quite large as well. So some of the windows have been updated, but I still feel like the majority of them are not. Another closet. And then from here, you walk through to, this is also a room, not a bedroom, because it doesn't have a window, but it's also a fairly decent sized room. Another closet. And then we walk back through into the laundry room. So we've done a full loop. And even more storage. All right, let's walk outside from this walkout. Nope, they've got the bar there. We're not walking outside from here, but this goes onto the side yard. All right, let's head through the garage and into the backyard. There's this interesting little cutout, and I almost wonder if maybe once upon a time there was a laundry chute, but the HVAC's on the other side of that now, so very interesting. All right, so into the garage. This was the original garage that was part of this home. And you can tell here you've got different pour. And they decided, you know, we'll just go ahead and add this. Nice fenced yard. I mean, the siding's in really good shape. The gutters and soffit and fascia are in good shape. This is locked, so we're not going to get in there because I only have one key, and that's for the front door. A little garden bed right there. That's cute. So the HVAC does look a little aged. At least that does. I'm going to try to peek under this lattice a little. Everything looks fine under there from what I can tell. Yeah, this one is, it's super cute. There's a little crack in the foundation right there. That's just this portion of the garage. So yeah, overall, I think it's a really, really cute house. It has just enough updating you could do to make it really, really phenomenal because it's got a great footprint. There's the skylight. Yeah, let me know what you think and if you have any questions.